Okay, here we go. We are
Who's
now
live?
going live.
Who's live?
No,
Am I live or are you live?
I'm Memorex. All right, there we go.
Hello and hi. We're live again. We're live Saturday night. Oh wait, no, never mind.
Wrong
We're
thing.
live Wednesday night. Some of you will get that. Some of you will not.
You won't. So
Anyway,
go ahead. And do the
we're
intro.
here, Ron, at Are You Shitting Me? TMI Live, the podcast. As always, I'm here in Las Vegas, Nevada, and I have with me my most ultimate favorite brother, Mike. What's going on?
Nada. I'm his older brother, Mike in Amarillo. Yo,
what up,
how you rolling? Hey, I don't know if you caught it right there before we played the opening, but you were asking, "Are we live? Or am I live?" You hear what I said?
I did, and I have
I
a funny
remember it.
joke. So go
You
ahead.
have to be a little old to understand that one.
So I'm
Is
at
it
a facility, and the facility manager is probably my age or right around that area, that era. And I made a comment. I said, "Oh, Calgon, take me away."
Take me away.
The other folks, the kids are like laughing. I'm like, "You have no idea what I just said, do you?" They're like, "Yeah, no, I don't know."
I don't get it.
And
In fact,
Bonnie's
right there, you
Bonnie's
just made
like,
me
"Oh,
think
I
of
get it." I'm like, "Yeah, Calgon. Who doesn't remember the fucking Calgon commercials back?
right.
What was it, Mike? Was it 80s, maybe 80s, 90s?
Remember the
70s,
one
80s?
with the two Asian people, the husband and wife, and it's an ancient Chinese secret.
Ancient Chinese secret, huh?
Back when people weren't getting fucking offended by everything.
Oh
Yeah,
man, everybody's offended of everything right now. It's just disgusting. Don't.
it's an
Let's
ancient
not
Chinese
start off with that one. But yeah, the two youngsters. I'm like, yeah, it was Calgon, take me away. She pour her Calgon, pellets or whatever powder in the bath, and,
like bath
and all of a
powder.
sudden it was a Hawaiian scene where there was beaches and flowers and this. I said, last time I had that happen, I was on some serious drugs back in the 80s. From what I hear.
What? Yeah, Calgon. Now you really got
Nestea
me
plunge.
Well, the Nestea plunge. Yeah, I mean, I see that get parodied quite a bit.
Do you really?
Yeah, one of my favorite King of the Hill episodes actually parodies the Nestea plunge because Khan Supanusenphone gets a pool in his backyard, and once he rediscovers the fact that he's a Laotian digging the American life, he says he's talking about what may not be real. He says, but this is real, and he falls back into his pool.
Stop it.
Yeah, that's a little parody of the Nestea. But yeah, Calgon. But yeah, you maybe I don't think it was Calgon. I can't remember what the ancient Chinese secret was.
Oh, no, that was what the hell was it? It was like it was like a Tide commercial or
it was like a laundry soap.
Yeah, because she cleans them. She said, "Oh, ancient Chinese secret, huh?"
That's right. That's right. So I don't know. I don't know if that could run today or not.
That may get us canceled.
Oh, well, okay, whatever. No, if we haven't been canceled by now,
true.
I think we've been extended a very long lifeline. So we're gonna have to do a hell of a lot more to really piss somebody off.
Let's test the waters.
All right, so I don't know where you want to go tonight.
South. Let's go south.
I want to save that one. So this is what's on the welcome for both YouTube and Facebook. Welcome. Now help us guide this damn thing. We have no earthly clue what the hell we're doing.
That's the fun part about it, you know.
We just make it up as we go along.
I think you and I have more fun when we just get up here and just chop it up. Just let it flow where it's going to flow. You know, anytime that you and I have had an agenda or something to talk about, Mike, how long does it really stay on course?
About 10 seconds.
Yeah, thank you. So
until one of us mentions something else, we go way the hell off course. And it generally is way better than what we wanted to do in the first place.
Somebody else was like, do you remember Smurfs? Oh my God, yes, I remember Smurfs.
You know, what was the girl Smurf?
Smurfette.
Smurfette, yeah.
What a hoe.
For a blue girl. Oh, please.
She was blue girl with blonde hair. I mean,
Smurfette, please. Yeah, I see that little tail on your hind end. Yeah, I see that thing.
You got 500 Smurfs and one Smurfette. Come on,
yeah. Now. What do you think the odds are?
I'm a hoe. You know I'm a hoe. How do you know? Because I told you so. I'm a hoe.
So I have to tell you about something that happened to me today, and I'll see, because I know we have pointed out in some of the past episodes that, you know, we experience you know, shitty customer service. You and I frequent, you know, home improvement stores quite a bit, and so we get that. I mean, whether it's you know, the big box store, whatever it is, we've had shitty customer service. So I have to tell you, about 2 weeks ago, I had Carolyn's dryer, which I have repaired now about 80 times, is just on its last legs, man. It's just screaming, look, will you just put me in the garage and get rid of my ass?
Replace me.
Yeah, would go get something new before I set your house on fire. And then our dishwasher, like within hours, literally, our dishwasher now takes a crap on us, right? So we bought a new dryer, and it's being delivered. And so they came to the house to deliver the dryer today, big box store. And so they're pulling up to to my garage, and the guy comes out and he says, okay, so where's this going? And I open the door to the laundry room, and he sees the spot immediately. He goes, you know, you ordered a washer, don't you? I said, no, I ordered a dryer. And so on his paperwork, it lists washer. I said, no. And the guy's, you know, kind of cool about it. He said, well, you know, maybe there was a mistake made when you ordered it, you know, online. And I said, well, then that's not my problem. I ordered a dryer, and I'm not being ugly, but I'm being stern and adamant about it. Right.
Sure.
So these guys get in the truck, and one of them makes a call back to the store. They said, hey, it's not even a problem. If he'll come out here, we'll see what we have on the floor and let him pick one, and we'll go from there. So out of curiosity, they leave, and I'm looking on my site, you know, on my account for this thing, and sure as shit, I ordered a washer. And so I look at, I mean, it's only taken 2 weeks for the thing to get here, right? And so I'm looking at Carol, and I said, oh, baby, I'm
a dick.
I did. I told her, I said, I am an idiot. I stood out there, and I was very stern with these guys that I ordered a dryer, only to open up and realize online on their online site, I ordered a freaking washing machine. So I called the store, and the young lady that has been working with me, I said, hey, told her who I was, and she says, oh, I'm so sorry. She's taking the blame. I'm so sorry. You know, they make that mistake from time to time when we do these online orders, and I'm so sorry. And
did you fess up, Mike?
I said, Melissa, listen. I did it.
Awesome.
I went and looked, and
good for you.
I ordered a washing machine, and I'm so sorry. And to her credit, oh, no, that's okay, sir. It's not even a problem. If you can come in tomorrow, we still have some here at, you know, big box store.
Blah, blah, blah.
And so She said, if you'll come out here, if we have something that will work for you, I'll redo the paperwork here and we'll just make it look like it was our problem and they'll fix it for you. I said, seriously? She said, oh, yes. Mistakes like this
Aw,
happen all the time. And I thought, wow. Even the
right?
truck dudes were awesome. I said, Melissa, will you please do me a favor and apologize to the two young men that were here because they were outstanding. So,
All right, Mike,
so
give us who it was, because this is a good praise.
no, I don't want to tell you.
Come on, no, who was it? Was it
No.
Lowe's or Home Depot? It had to have been Home Depot. You're a Home Depot guy, so
I'm a Home Depot guy.
yeah. So
Not,
because
so,
it's a good praise. It's showing that there are still some people out there.
There's hope, man. I'm telling you, there's hope.
That handle the things the way they should be handled.
They're not all, bad. I was impressed.
Yeah,
I thought, the two guys that came out in the truck.
Great story.
And her back at I thought, God bless you guys. And she was very, oh no, sir, you're fine. But I felt like a turd, man. I felt it was so bad. I told Carolyn, I said, I really feel sick because of what I did. But hats off to them, man. They could have just said, nah, it's yours, dude. You eat it. And I don't know that I have, but they're bending over backwards to help me correct my moment of senility because I punched that thing up and I thought, son of a bitch, it says washer. Damn it. So anyway, so
I hope nobody saw that.
Yeah, right. So there's great hope out there. And it's interesting, and we're not going to get political, but I do want to share another quick experience because in the past 4 or 5 days, I have seen hope in young people that gives me hope for the future. And so without going into great detail, I had the occasion to spend a few days in Austin, Texas, which is our capital for Texas. And I was down there at the invite of a politician. And so I got to spend a couple of days down there. And can I tell you this? I spoke to about 15 young politicians. Now, these could be what's known as legislative directors, chief of staff, and some are interns. But you can pick them out. You can see them clearly because they all look the same. They're all wearing these skinny-legged, suits. Hair done as you know what I'm talking about. They just look like young professionals, right? And I'm telling you, I spoke to about 15 of these. I couldn't tell you what their political affiliation is, and I don't really give a shit. I took it from the angle of what takes a young person, say 25, 26 years old, when you were 12. Is this what you aspired to be? How did you get to this point? And the answers were fantastic. Sure. But what I took away from it was they were all extremely polite. They all, gave a shit about that. I mean, there was nothing ugly about it. They were outstanding. And so I left there thinking to myself, there is great hope for the future. About the time that we'll talk about a bad experience between what happened in Austin and my little experience today with the dryer, man, that just, it tells me there is hope. The 1 or 2 bad experiences you and I've, had, I'm telling you today got canceled out. I'm so impressed with the people I spoke to, the young folks in Austin, and what happened here today. So, yeah, we may still bitch and moan about some of the bad crap we have to experience, but then for a while I'm going to do a little recall and remember what I've just went through the last few days. So yeah, so I can't stereotype all young people into the way I have been, but yeah, it was a pretty cool experience, man.
That's awesome.
Even and again, another one on service. And a way it should be done. So I'm checking out of the hotel yesterday, and where I was staying was about 2 blocks away from the Capitol building. And so I knew around 10, 11 o'clock I was going to be homeless because I wasn't going to stay there. And so I go out, and I was getting ready to pay for, get my car. I'd already prepaid the valet for, I think, 2 or 3 days. And the young lady, I said, ma'am, now if you would just tell me where there's a good public parking place for the Capitol, because I'm going to be over there for some events today. And she says, oh, well, sir, why don't you just leave your car here? I said, seriously? She said, well, yeah, you've already paid for the day. Just leave it here. And I said, okay, but I have all this luggage. Ah, that's okay. We'll store it for you. Really? So I go to the Capitol. I come back, at the end of the day, and she's there with another young man, right? So, so she goes and helps another gentleman. The young guy says, well, sir, how can I help you? And I said, well, I'm here to pick up my car, but you're also holding my luggage. Oh, yes, sir. So he goes in and he pulls out all my luggage. Then he stands there. And I said, well, I need my car. Oh, yes, I'm sorry. Well, about the time that young lady comes back, and she knows who I am. So she says, no, it's, gave my name. And so he gets the key. So the kid actually says, okay, here you go, sir. And he hands me the key. And the girl goes, oh, no, you're supposed to go get the car. So I thought, well, bless your heart. This must be your first day, kid. He did. It was awesome, man. Well, here you go.
Here's your key. Good luck.
That's what I'm thinking of. Okay, am I supposed to guess where the car is? Is this a fun game? What are the prizes?
You walking around the garage?
Yeah. It's like, whoop, whoop. What would really be funny if it like 2 or 3 cars went up.
Marco.
Oh God, it was funny though. That girl just looked at me like, I'm sorry, sir. I said, oh no, dude. I thought that was hilarious. It's like when she said,
great.
oh no, you're supposed to go get his car. This poor kid probably just started, man. It was, to me, just funny as hell. I loved it.
Great.
And that just sums up, the experience that I had down there. I expected, look, to talk to people about Austin, they will tell you, the big thing in Austin, and it's real, is their slogan basically is keep Austin weird. So even in the state capitol, in the gift shop, there was a ton of shit you can get in there that had keep Austin weird on it. And I'm not really what I want to get while I'm here at the Capitol, is keep Austin weird. And it's a very, and I don't mean anything negative by this, but it's a very liberal city. But you have to remember, my experience was basically 2 blocks, walking back and forth from the Capitol building back to the hotel. And my experience was, I didn't meet any weird people. I just met very cool kids. The other thing,
but here's the thing, Mike, is I hate to cut you off, but in saying that, in that statement, what I take away, and I don't try to take away from you, but it's like it's all subjective. It's what you want to experience. It's what you want to put yourself into the experience. And I guarantee you, if you wanted to have that mindset of this is going to be weird, you could have made it weird. You could have made it that, but you didn't. You went into it with an open mind. You went into it with a, hey, I'm going to be a man of the group. And that's what it was. What happens is you get people that try to set the narrative of what their experience is going to be like. And that's what they make it. And
well, I think that's a key point, honestly, is my day was awesome because of a young lady standing at a valet desk who just set my day on fire, man. It's like, well, just leave your car here. Oh no, we'll store your luggage. I thought, really?
And that's all it takes. And that's all it takes, man. It's one person to set the tone for your day and everybody else's day. That will allow it. And you know what I'm talking about, Mike.
Oh yeah.
There's some people that it didn't matter if she bent over backwards, did backflips, and farted Tootsie Rolls out of her ass. That would have made a difference to that person. But you luckily were the person that was, this is fucking great.
Oh, she sent me my whole day. was awesome yesterday.
That's awesome.
Until it wasn't. That was about 2 hours away from home. I was so tired. I just wanted to be home, man. Every time I looked at the clock, I thought, that's it. It's only been another 10 minutes. What the hell? Now, on a sidebar to all that, so you're going into the any state capital, right?
Yeah.
So as I'm getting dressed, I usually carry around a pocket knife. I have a pocket cross and a coin in my pocket that was given to me by someone special, and so I'm emptying out my pockets and I'm putting it in the luggage because I know, I'm going to get stopped, especially with a pocket knife, and it's just a little thing. And so I empty out. I'm all confident. I walk my ass over there, and I'm going up the steps to go in the door. And as I'm going in, the people in front of me, I realize both of them had these huge ass backpacks on. And I thought, well, what the hell? Because this is the first day of our legislative session. All of our state reps are in this building. So I get up to the, where they scan your shit, and all they asked was, sir, just take everything out of your pockets and put it here. And okay. And so I walked through the body scanner, and it went off. And I thought, well, it might be my bracelet or my watch, or my ring. And this, oh no, you're wearing a belt. It's usually the belt. And so I'm standing there for a moment. I thought, okay, wait a minute, time out. It's usually the belt.
Backpack.
It's usually the belt. When is it not? And what's plan B here? So I thought, but again, there were, at every entryway, there was 4 or 5 state patrolmen, each one clearly toting an automatic rifle. So I thought, okay, well, if the shit's going to go down, I'm hanging out with these guys.
Yeah, I'll be right here.
Yeah, I'll be hanging out with this one. He looks like a good shooter. But yeah, I just thought that was funny as hell. Oh no, sir, it's usually the belt. When is it not the belt then?
Yeah. So when it's not the belt, what do we do?
Let me understand. You're going to make me take, because I know damn good and well they would have kicked me out for having a pocket knife.
Oh yeah.
And I thought, okay, but I could have almost anything else.
But
yeah. And so, okay, so it's usually the belt. Okay, it couldn't possibly the other shit that I have in my back pocket or in my shoes. And I was telling somebody at the station today, I said, I've watched enough movies to understand things like zip guns and ghost guns.
I watch CSI.
I know how that shit is done. But I just laughed about that for usually the belt. All right, well. It just doesn't it make you wonder, when is it not the belt then? What happens? I mean, do alarms go off? Do people hit the ground?
Maybe you don't want to know.
Maybe not. So I don't know. But there you go. There's a quick look at the last 2 or 3 days of my life. It's been interesting. But I'm glad to be home. It's good to be back in the studio. Dude, I actually did my show yesterday from a truck stop.
Nice.
Yeah, I did. It wasn't supposed to be that way.
Well, hell, I did our show in a fucking bar in San Diego.
Well, I started the show while I was still driving. It was
all right.
I must have been a side man. I got my headphones on. I got the microphone, and I'm actually driving through Fort Worth. And I did the first break that way, and I found I got to find a place to pull over. So I pulled over into a Pilot truck stop, and was near an entrance. So it was really funny because people would pull in, and there's your brother with headphones on and holding a microphone, and I'm just waiting for the SWAT team to show up. What the hell is that guy up to?
He has a gun.
It's usually the belt.
Yes, check his belt.
Check his belt.
It's usually the belt.
He snuck into the Capitol.
Oh,
man. Well, there you go. But I just wanted to share about the good experiences with young people and just business folks. That girl, at the hotel just set my day yesterday.
That's
I
awesome.
had such a great day. It was really great. And don't you kind of feel sometimes like you just want to call and say, "Hey, young lady,
Absolutely.
thank you."
Matter of fact, I did recently. Not
Did you?
to toot my own horn, but as a contractor, I'm in big box stores all the time, and I don't mind telling you, it's the Lowe's by my house, which we happen to be doing a couple of pretty good sized jobs right now, and I'm in and out of there all the time. And there's one young lady at the pro desk that just, and don't get me wrong, I am this big of a contractor comparison to some of these contractors that are like this. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, yeah.
I'm a small fish in a big pond. But anytime she sees me in the line to check out, she calls me over and
Yeah.
doesn't make me wait. It helps me out. Always has a kind word to say. And so yesterday, no, was it yesterday? Yeah, yesterday they had like a pro appreciation day where they had a taco truck outside. So I
Oh,
took
nice.
I took like me and three of my guys over there, and we got tacos and a drink and this and that, and the young lady was there, and I'm like, hey, just everybody, this is I don't even know her fucking name. I'm like, this is so and so. She always helps us out and blah blah blah. And I was just speaking highly of her. So as we go to leave, we're all leaving, and she's like, hey, can you tell my boss what you said about me? I'm like, what? That you're yawning every time I walk in here? And the boss started laughing. She started laughing. And I'm like, no. I told the guy, I'm like, dude, she is truly an asset to your
Yeah.
business. She goes out of her way, and not that being a pro in the line at Home Depot or Lowe's makes us any better, but we're in there constantly, and a lot of times we're on a time frame, and they go out of their way to take care of us. And I told him, I said, you know what? She always looks out for us. It's not just me. I've seen her call other contractors out of the line to, hey, come over here. I'll take care of you. I'll take care of your payment for you. So yes. And she's got to be maybe late 20s, early 30s.
Yeah. Hey,
So
listen, attaboys don't know age.
no,
There's, attaboys
no.
lift everybody up. And so, yeah, you got me thinking I may call them tomorrow.
Amen.
And
As you
and
should.
I'm going to say, hey, you need to tell that young lady she made my day.
Yeah.
And it just continued on. I mean, I, I
Dude,
stopped.
it's the whole story of pay it forward.
Oh, man, I'm telling you, I found myself purposely trying to be as nice as I could to
A
people.
better person, didn't
Yeah,
you?
I was a much better person.
Amen.
Now, where
Fucking
I
A.
failed was I was at a I hesitate to tell you, I was at a Buc-ee's in Temple, Texas.
Buc-ee's.
I got fuel there, but then Carolyn's car was, because I took her car, and it was so dirty. I thought, you know what? God bless her. I'm gonna wash my wife's car. So I went. Buc-ee's had a car wash. So I pulled up, and there's a guy standing there that you have to hand the ticket to. Ron, this guy was full on entertaining me. And for a moment, I thought, is this just part of the act? I mean,
Right?
to me, I thought, dude, don't try
No,
that
like,
damn hard.
he's all,
Oh, man, he was like dancing, and where's home? I said,
where's
well,
the cameras?
Amarillo. Oh, man, it was just, and at one point I thought, dude, I want to tip you, but I'm afraid you're going to use it for sugar. Something's got you on a rush, kid. I feel like I need to go get you a Quaalude or something.
Right.
What is wrong with you, dude?
Would you like a downer?
Yeah, do you need a downer? I don't know what's going on. By the way, I don't know how to get Quaaludes, just so people know.
Yeah. Today.
Yeah. But I felt bad because I got in the car wash, and the whole way through this thing, I'm going, should I go back and give that guy a tip? I mean, if nothing else, it was worth the entertainment. But
I gotta tell you, Mike, there's a young cat at the drive-through car wash that I go to here by my house. I tip him $5 every time I go.
Do you?
Just because when I pull up, man, he's all,
Yeah.
and laughing, joking, and he'll, hey man, how you doing today? You having a great day? Just overly positive. And I'm
I
like,
think this is the same dude, Ron.
I'm like, dude, how can I not give this guy money? So I already paid for whatever the car wash was, but I hand this dude $5, and Mike, you would think I gave this guy $1,000.
That's
Oh,
see, now you got me.
God bless you. Thank you so much. You have no idea what this means to me. And I'm like, fuck, all right, hold on.
Yeah, just here's my damn wallet. My PIN number is.
Do you take Visa? Like, God damn it.
That's how this dude at Buc-ee's yesterday was. I was like, dude, do I just need to give you my wallet, my PIN
right?
number?
Amen. Yeah, absolutely.
What's going on here? Maybe I need to call that lady at the hotel back and say, look, you made my day too damn good. I'm broke now. Are you happy?
And you knock it off?
Yeah, please. Send me some. Okay. You're not. I got to go to this one here. Ron, can you take your shirt off for me? Is there something behind that?
I don't know. But if she asked.
Oh. Well, now we are going to get kicked off because we just went full on soft porn. Thank you,
Holy
Michelle.
crap, it's cold in here. Can I put it back on?
Wait a minute. You're in Vegas. How cold can it be?
Dude, it was like 34 degrees this morning.
All right. Well, not according to your nips.
I can cut some icicles in here, boy.
All right. And I think Marcy is one of your friends.
That's my cousin.
The staples in my Dansko shoes. The staples in my dance. Okay, set the alarm at court. So she went through the body scanner and the staples in her shoes.
You wearing your tap dance shoes at court?
Staples in your
shoes. Watch me go.
With your tax-deductible donations, we can help people like Marcy get shoes that don't have staples in them. Won't you please give?
Marcy, don't wear staples in your shoes, sweetheart.
Can't feel good. Well,
well, I guess that's what we have replay for, sweetheart.
You two get a room.
I did what you asked me to do.
Did you just say I did what you asked me to?
I did.
No,
she had clogs. Clogs not so bad. Clogs not so bad. Yeah, I get that a lot. I don't know what it is, Marcy, but every time I go through airport, I take everything off: rings, watches, belt, whatever, and I still set something off. I don't know what the fuck it is, if I'm special or what, but there's always some little trinket that sets the alarm off.
I think it's, I honestly think it's my glasses.
It could be. And I even asked the guy, hey, should I take my ring off? And they're like, no, leave your wedding ring on. That's okay. And blah, blah, blah. And then every time I go through.
In fact, at the airport in Las Vegas, that is one of the flights I had. I don't know if I was coming in to see you or flying out, but I thought I was going to get strip searched. They made me take off everything, including my belt, which usually isn't the belt. They were, but I mean, yeah. So, and I went through and it's still going off. And I thought, well, maybe it's my glasses. And so they wanted me and finally decided, well, so I had to get like almost dressed again. I mean, my shoes, my pants are falling off. So there you go. Okay. Marcy says she saw it. Your strip search. You got to do this in order. No.
Yeah, I'm not doing it again.
It's too much energy. It requires too much energy.
You need TSA. Yeah. That's too much. That's too much work.
It takes the TSA pre-check sucks all the fun out of it.
Amen. Oh, you're special.
Take your Prince Albert. Oh dear God. Michelle.
I love my wife.
Um,
Mike, do you
right.
know what a Albert is?
Ron, do you like gladiator movies?
For those of you that don't know, Google that shit. I
So
jingle
is
when
it?
I walk. I jingle when I walk.
Is it? I know what a Prince Albert is. So is it?
No.
God,
No.
I was gonna say you're a way tougher dude than I am.
No. I suffer when I stub my toe. I couldn't imagine having that.
I'd faint just from the fear. Oh
Yeah.
God!
I'm sorry. You want a what? Oh yeah. We're gonna take a no on that one. I'll take no for 100, Chuck.
Yeah. I think I'll pass on that. There's just not enough drugs or alcohol.
So I have to tell you, today I'm at work,
God.
right? And one of the larger casino groups here in town's Stations Casinos, and we've been doing work for them for probably 13, 14 years. And we were over taking down lights out of some of the palm trees we wrapped during the holiday season. And these are like 40-foot tall palm trees. And anyway, neither here nor there. A couple of the guys were talking about whatever. And I said something about Vanna White. And they were all like, who?
Oh my.
I'm like, I'm sorry, how old are you? And
Do you
one's
live
like
in America?
35, the other one's like 27. I'm like,
well, they should still know who Vanna White is.
No fucking clue.
Oh my. You need to dump them. You need to dump them.
Yeah, they're fired tomorrow.
Yeah, just get rid of their asses. Get some people who know the answer to that question. Wow. How do you not know who Vanna White is?
You're like, I'll take no for 100, Chuck.
Yeah. Vanna White.
Oh
man! One of the advantages of staying home sick when we were kids and going to school, is being able to watch Prices Right.
Fortune.
Yeah. Well, Wheel of Fortune, but I was going to go Prices Right, so you can see,
absolutely,
like
Hollywood
Janice
Squares.
And Hollywood Squares. Why?
Stop! Stop it! You watched Hollywood Squares when you were home. Sick when you were a kid.
No, I did not.
Oh, shut
up. I'm watching Prices Right because I want to see the models. Janice.
Oh, yeah.
Holly. Oh, yeah, please.
I don't know what's worse is that you know their names or I know their names.
Well, there you go. There was Janice, Holly, and Diane. And, yeah. It reminds me of the Farrah Fawcett, Steve Martin's Farrah Fawcett joke. And all the time I held that poster up with just one hand.
With just one hand. I have no idea what you're talking about, Mike.
Yeah, right.
And for those of you that don't know who Farrah Fawcett is,
GTS.
Google that shit. Amen. She was the shiznit back in the day.
Oh, was she not? At one time, I think she was like the hottest thing on the planet.
Oh my God. Absolutely. Absolutely. It was the curly hair is what it was.
I think everybody hated Charlie's Angels. We'd just tune in because the chicks were kind of hot.
Charlie who?
Yeah. Who the hell you guys work for? Drive those stupid little Mustangs? What was thinking?
Who cares? Who cares?
Run. Uh-oh. There's danger. You girls better run.
Yeah. Run faster, please.
Slow-mo. Slow-mo. Who's directing this damn episode?
And you watch the German version of it? Was ist Titzko-Flappen? It'll hit you.
No idea. Lost me.
Anyway, back to you, Mike.
Well, now that I'm sober again, in both physically and in thought. Thank you, little brother.
Yeah, no worries, no worries. So anyway, where we at? We're at 41. So we're having a good time, a good conversation, and this is why Mike and I don't really have a schedule or any type of a program, because we just talk about dumb shit.
Because we can't think of anything.
Wait, what did she say?
Lost in translation.
That was a good movie too.
Are you talking about what we just went through, Marcy, or the movie?
Or the shoes.
The movie sucked.
Lost in yeah, didn't really care for that movie, but the shoes, I get it.
Yeah.
So,
all right.
So what is your? We're gonna stop. We're gonna change direction here for a second. What's your pick in the Super Bowl?
In the Super Bowl?
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you, the team I'm really rooting for is Detroit.
Amen. I'm with you.
I think Detroit is a scary team. But after watching the game last night, was it last night? No, Monday night. LA is the Rams are feeding off the energy that's created by the wildfires.
Dude, they did.
I'm telling you, that could be a problematic team. I mean,
I expected so much more out of the Vikings.
Minnesota.
Oh my god, I did.
Please.
I'm a huge Minnesota fan. Not that I'm not an LA fan, but I'm a huge Vikings fan. And dude, did they just not show up?
I don't know what happened. Darnold looked terrible. And
yeah, Michelle, we know not Denver. Thank you, Michelle. Matt, anyone other than the Chiefs?
Yeah, you know what? I'm on board. I'm on board with that one. I'm good. Anybody but the Chiefs, I think I'm okay. The Chiefs.
I agree.
The Chiefs have kind of become what New England went through.
And absolutely. They are the new Patriots.
I used to tell people, look, until somebody can beat them, that's just it. You have to figure out how to beat them. Well, the Chiefs are but here's the problem. I don't think KC's going. I don't think they get too far into this thing.
Really?
No, I don't think so. I think Baltimore looked pretty good. Buffalo, I think, is still fairly good.
I don't think Buffalo has it in them.
I'm telling you what I would like to see, and is this possible? No, it's not possible because they're both in the wrong conference. I thought it'd be kind of fun if you can get to a Rams and a Lions matchup, but I don't think you're going to get there. Not in a Super Bowl, because I think they're both in the NFC. Are they not?
Same division, aren't they?
Yeah, I think they're both in the same conference.
Yeah.
So,
Matt, can you fact check that for us, Matt? But
GTS, Matt, GTS.
But the Lions, dude, I'm way in.
I love the Lions. I think what Dan Campbell has created there in the last 4 years is, man, I'm telling you, I don't know what his contract is like, but if somebody doesn't chase this guy at some point, he's going to be, he can be a rich man. Win the Super Bowl, and Dan Campbell
that's a done deal.
He's going to become a rich man.
You can write you do that. You can write your own check after that.
Now, here's another one for you. And if our bro cuz Matt is still there, I always thought this was just bullshit and, just fodder for stupid people. But apparently Jerry Jones has visited with Deion Sanders about the head coaching position at Dallas.
I saw that.
And I'm just, why? If I were Deion, I'd stay right where I'm at. It's making them richer. He's building a culture. He can create something very good there for him and the team.
It's all money.
I think Dallas is just a losing fucking cause.
It's all money. It's all about, hey, I'm going to pay you this if you can do that. But there's no guarantee of that.
Well, I think Jerry Jones just kind of chews them up and spits them out. So if I were Dion, look, if you really want to be in the NFL, he played for Atlanta. Wait for that gig to come up at some point. But
Sure.
so long as the Jones family is in charge in Dallas, I'd stay way far away from that nonsense.
Yeah. Steer away from that. No, I agree with that. I can agree with that.
But I think I like Detroit from the NFC side and from the AFC side. There's a little piece of me that says I'm still digging Buffalo. There's always been something about Josh that I like. I like the fact he went to Wyoming. I like the fact he's just not a conventional quarterback, but has something about Buffalo I kind of like. Even though they beat the shit out of Denver this weekend, that's okay. Look, Denver wasn't only – look, everybody figured Denver would win, 4 or 5 games? Suck it, y'all. They won 10 games and made it to the playoffs.
I'll tell you what, and and you can argue all you want, agree with me if you want. The catalyst of the Broncos' winning streak was God dang, I think of our quarterback's name. Is it
Bo Nix?
Nix. Was Bo Nix telling Peyton to pretty much go fuck yourself? Let me be the quarterback. Let me call my plays. Let me be the field general. And ever since Peyton came to agreement with that in his own mind, dude, they've done fantastic.
Well, I think it takes a little time for a headstrong coach and a quarterback. I've liked Bo I watched him when he was in Auburn. I was disappointed when he transferred to Oregon, but then I enjoyed watching him up there.
He was fantastic.
When Denver drafted him, there's the guy that heads up our radio group here, or the Amarillo cluster for Alpha Media. His name is Cal. He's a fellow Denver Bronco fan, and I told him, I said, dude, keep an eye on this kid, because this kid isn't your typical rookie quarterback. He's going to come in. He's going to rock the thing. So 10 wins this season. Next year, he's a veteran, has that experience underneath him. I bet if they play Buffalo again, they don't lose 30 whatever to 7.
The only rookie quarterback to play in the playoffs.
He was awesome, dude.
Even John Elway didn't have that luxury. And I tell you what, Mike, we're of the age where we can both remember when John Elway played his rookie season, and Bo Nix is by far
Elway sucked. Elway sucked his first couple of years.
He was horrible his first 2 years. Absolutely horrible. Bo Nix is way above numbers and stats of any rookie quarterback we've ever had, and was the first rookie quarterback that we had to make it to the playoffs.
He stopped it. And Matt, I'll need you to help me out with this one. But when John Elway was drafted, this is how old I'm going to age us horribly here. When John Elway was drafted, was Craig Morton still not our quarterback?
Amen. Craig Morton. Yes, absolutely.
And Craig was actually the QB for, at one point, the Dallas Cowboys.
Dallas Cowboys, yeah.
We were, that was back in a time when we were taking Cowboy castoffs. Hell, Tony Dorsett was a Bronco for, I think, a season or two.
A hot minute, maybe.
Yeah. No, he played. He played for Denver.
Yeah.
So, again, Craig Morton, y'all, GTS. In fact,
Google that shit.
I think his nickname was Crazy Legs.
Crazy Legs, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Dude, you know what's so funny, Mike? I didn't remember that until you just said it. And that's exactly what it was.
It's one of the advantages to being old. You remember dumb shit. Let's see. Oops, now the wrong thing.
I'm sorry. What should I say?
Oh, I think we're both clicking the same time.
Nix played injured. Was he injured?
Yeah. He admitted in a press conference, I think after this past weekend's game, that he had Marcy, what was it? Like little broken bones. And so he played through. He didn't want to give it up.
But you know what?
That's old school, baby.
But you know what? You couldn't count on two hands plus how many players play like that. You know,
No, you have
because
to.
back in the day, when football was football, you didn't know when somebody was injured. They just fucking
Oh hell
played
no.
through it, not but one of my favorite interviews was with James Brown, and he made a comment, and this was probably, I don't know, a decade ago at least. How long has he been gone? 10 years, 5 years, 10
Oh
years?
no. Brown just passed away a couple of years ago.
Was it a couple of years ago?
Yeah.
So this had been 10 years ago. He goes, I couldn't play in today's football league. He goes, my job was to put you out of the game. My job
Yeah.
was to hurt you. And now, and I'm not promoting violence. I'm not promoting to hurt anybody. But dude, back then, you got fucking hit and you knew when you got hit.
You got knocked the fuck out.
Fuck out.
And it was celebrated.
Knocked the fuck out.
And it was celebrated, man.
Absolutely.
It's like, oh,
Now
did you see that hit? Oh, that was awesome.
Now
it's a fine and you get kicked out of the game.
Roughing the passer, 15-yard penalty for obstruction of the pad in his vagina, whatever it is.
One of the worst ones, go look this one up. Frank Gifford, I can't remember who they play. It's one of the worst hits you'll see in NFL. And it knocked Frank out. I mean, they thought he was dead. And so, yeah, but the hit was celebrated. Back then, those kind of hits were celebrated, man.
Absolutely.
Now you have guys just diving at people. It's like why do you even have arms, kid? I don't get it. But they have created an environment where you're damned if you do, damned if you don't. So far as hits, so far as wussies, I'll give you one, and I know this is going to get me in trouble. Dak Prescott is one of the biggest wussies in the game. I don't know what his toe injury is.
No argument from me on that one.
He's. I've been telling Cowboy fans for years, you can tell how the game is going to go if you pay attention. Now, when Elliott was still a decent running back, I said, watch. If they're getting their shit handed to them, Elliott to get hurt, something's going to happen, and they literally give up. And I think that's what's happened. That's your problem is you're paying $60 million a year to a guy that I can't look this bad. I got to look better than this. Ow, my toe hurts. I got to come out of the game. Okay, let's go find somebody in the stands and offer them your salary. and
I will play my ass off.
Well, dude, I will play for $100. I'm in.
I'll give a couple toes and a couple fingers.
Oh man, look, I've already ponied up a spleen. What else can I give you? Put me in, dude.
I have no hair follicles. What else do you want?
So I can wear a small helmet.
But no, dude, I digress. But I agree. There's just so much wham. Oh my God, I'm hurt.
Oh, it's turning out.
What was me? But back when you and I were kids, and Matt, same thing. When we watched football back in the days, and somebody got laid out like next Saturday, it was like, yeah,
oh yeah, I always thought, man, I'd love to Lyle Alzado somebody.
Oh my God, Lyle Alzado was the
I'm
shit,
gonna
dude.
put you out.
Hey, look, you want to talk about the Cowboys? Let's talk about Ed Too Tall Jones.
That's what
dude lay some fucking people out like nobody's business.
Oh, please. Too tall. But think about it. Those, when you're thinking about hits and that, they were all linebackers.
Yeah.
Ed Too Tall Jones, Bubba Smith. The list goes on and
Lyle
on. Alzado. They were all linebackers, man. So they had a license to kill, and that's what they tried to do.
Yeah. Well, shit. That was their job.
That's what they're getting paid to do.
Said, my job was to put you out of the game.
But they weren't getting paid the kind of coin that these little idiots are getting paid today. Really, $60 million a year. Think about it. I told somebody once when they were showing Dak Prescott on the sideline, and he'd just standing there, and he looked at somebody else, one of his teammates, and he mouthed, "We suck." I said, "Yeah, but you're making like $2.5 million just to stand right there at that game.
Yeah, a
You're
game.
making $3 million. So why don't you suit up and play?"
Yeah.
So I think today they're paying stupid mad money for stuff that the Alzados and the Too Tall Jones and these guys,
Playing for
they
pennies.
played,
Pennies
they,
on
you
the
know,
dollar.
oh God, please. And it was a hell of a lot more fun to watch.
Oh, Marcy said that you met Lyle Alzado. That's awesome, man. He was one of the you talk about a field general. Dude, that dude was a field general. He was the guy that just went out and made it fucking happen.
He had a restaurant / bar in Denver that some friends of mine and I sort of stumbled into one night, and it was pretty awesome. It was pretty cool. If you ever been to Alzado's in Denver, you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, it's look, I'm not picking on everybody today. I'm just telling you, the NFL has created an environment where they're overpaying these. Yeah, they may have a skill set, but it's not worth near the money they're making.
No,
Nothing.
hell no.
Not at all.
No.
So anyway, all right.
If that were the case, Mike, you and I would be making millions.
$60 million a year for Dak Prescott. I'm
Yeah.
63 years old, and I'm telling you, I think I can throw the ball as good as he can, and I can take a hit better than he can, and I'll do it for $50,000. Just put me in. I need a dryer.
Just throwing it out there.
I'm telling you, I need a dryer and a dishwasher. I'm in. I'll play this weekend.
All right, you guys. Well, we're 57 in, and thank you for joining us tonight. And I do have to say, Mike, I'm sure you feel the same way. Our followers, love you guys. Thank you so much for joining us every week, whether you're
Absolutely.
here live and joining us or you happen to pop on later on. We enjoy it. We get responses back, and hearing your comments are great. And Mike, man, what a great show tonight. I have to tell you, I really enjoyed it. Didn't know what to expect. It was just kind of a throw it out there, chop it up, let's see what happens. And it was entertaining.
I particularly enjoyed the soft porn and YouTube and Facebook. If you'll allow us to come back next week, we'll try not to do that.
You want me to show you my winky?
Next week's show, body piercings.
Oh, careful! You may get more than you asked for.
Can you whistle through your swizzle stick? There you go. All right,
you guys.
Love you guys.
Love you, and we'll see you next week. And Matt, I don't care what they say about you. You're awesome.
Going out music for us. All right, until next week.
Love you, bye.
You can hang up now.